Alrighty. This is the TED-96 display. I've got a real-time clock running in there. That's data flowing into that. I've got various data going in. A few different opportunities for, that's just right now picking up random electromagnetic fluctuations in the local zone. And as soon as that gets done, I can reset everything by running zeros into the display. And I can run a local sine wave. Basically, it's a half sine inverted, so you get the bounce on the bottom. But again, this is all just demo data. It shows how you can run that TED-96 display. I've got these screens just displaying some arbitrary data. Can't even see that one right there because of the contrast, but there it is. Very, very useful display. A lot of things available that can be pumped from a number of different data sources. These guys have probably 100 different display formats available in there, and you can customize your own if you want, but ultimately the built-in display formats you can use for numerous different kinds of sensors, and it gives you the opportunity to display just about any kind of data that you need. I'm using a 5-position navigation switch right here to select between screens, and then within screens to select different functions. I'm using just an Adafruit SAMD 51 processor, the Itsy Bitsy M4, which is fantastic. It does a number of different things. All of the data communication between the display and the microprocessor is over standard serial. You can see in the lower left-hand corner of that is the real-time clock that I've got. That's the only thing that's running live data right now. Everything else is simulated data, but it's very easy to use and extremely versatile. And if you are a microcontroller programmer and you are aware of what it normally takes to set up displays and the amount of memory it takes in your microcontroller to store graphics and any sort of enhancements to those graphics that you want, you're aware of the value of a display like this that is small, compact, and has all of those things built in. All you need to do is send your data to it via serial connection, and that is enormous for allowing you to have some tremendous functions built in without having to have all the overhead normally required to drive a display. And a lot of displays are currently used using either I2C or SPI. This uses plain old serial. There's no addresses to worry about, nothing like that. So it's a straight up cool display. TED-96 by BreadboardMates. And I highly recommend it. They're inexpensive. I mean, some people might consider it expensive for the hardware itself, but when you look at what the display actually affords you in terms of overhead and memory space and lack of having to program for all of that, it is a no-brainer. It's a fantastic display. Highly recommend it. So enjoy. BreadboardMates.com. BreadboardMates.com.